This video is going to be very quick. Today I'm going to talk about funny things that we see on the internet every day. If you want to use this video to practice your English, please follow these instructions. Today I'm going to talk about 3 funny things that I have come across on the internet related to English. And one of the things is Yahoo Answers. Well, it's basically a site that people go to when they have a question about something, when they are in doubt about something, they go there and place a question, they ask a question, and then random people from the internet, from the world, go there and answer that question. And of course, there's so many questions there that sometimes the questions are stupid, and of course, the answers to these questions are stupid as well. So I've separated here 2 funny questions and funny answers. So there's this one here. The question is, how can I safely look at a picture of the sun? What? What kind of question is that? How can I safely look at a picture of the sun? But the person tries to explain his question, look, or her question. I know. Of course I know. I know. That to look at the sun can make you blind, but what if I took a picture of the sun with my phone? Would it still ruin my eyes? Look at the profile picture of the person who asked this question. It's a very funny person. Yeah. Very intelligent question, and of course there was a stupid answer for that. And the best answer was, look at the picture at night when the sun is sleeping. That was a very good answer. And strangely, it makes sense. Okay, another question. Can you get pregnant from watching a health class video? A health class is where you learn how babies are born, okay? The question is, can you get pregnant from watching this kind of class? And the best answer was, not if you put condoms on your eyes. Well, it makes sense again. I could wear condoms on my eyes to look at the picture of the sun too. Now everything makes sense. Another funny thing that I've come across on the internet is the wrong translations. Especially here in Sao Paulo, when you go around, you always see some signs in English. When you go to restaurants, you see the menus translated into English. When you go to the subway, you see the directions in English. When you go to the zoo, for example, the descriptions of the animals are in English. So things have been translated into the English, which is great for foreigners. But walking around, I have already come across some wrong translations, and I've separated here 2 that I found on the internet. So this one is from a restaurant menu. It's a restaurant that sells tea. And look at the kind of tea they sell. Mate. And they have translated that into kill. Would you like to have this kind of tea? A killing tea? No, I think that would be deadly. But look at this. Would you like to drink this kind of juice? Shit juice. They've translated coconut into shit. I believe they used Google Translate because originally in Portuguese it's not written correctly. It's not written correctly, you know. Okay, one lesson from this is never rely on Google Translate, okay? You really have to be sure of what you're doing, especially at a restaurant. Would you like to have some shit juice? No. Okay, another funny thing that I have found on the internet is the autocorrect fails. You know when you're typing something on WhatsApp, for example, and then you're typing something and then your cell phone changes what you're typing into something completely different. And sometimes there are some embarrassing situations. For example, this conversation between a father and a son. So the son said, my last final exam is on December 14th, so I should be home by the 17th. And the father said, okay, sounds great. When is the oral sex? When is the oral sex? But the son replied, hopefully tonight if my girlfriend is in the mood. Oh, I meant your oral test, but thanks for filling me in. No problem. Okay, he meant oral test and then it was changed into oral sex. But there are 2 nice expressions from this conversation. So this is the teaching time. Okay, he said, okay, probably tonight if my girlfriend is in the mood. In the mood. In the mood. In the mood is when you are willing to do something, you want to do something. Like I'm in the mood to have some ice cream, I'm in the mood to play video game. Okay, in the mood. And there's another expression from this conversation which is really interesting, which is Thanks for filling me in. To fill in is a phrasal verb. To fill in is to update with news. So let's imagine we work together, but then I was absent yesterday, and then you tell me everything that happened yesterday. You're filling me in. You're giving me some information. You're filling me in. So two nice expressions from this little conversation. In the mood and fill in. Okay, there's another conversation here between a husband and a wife. And then there was an autocorrect problem. The wife asked, "Did you guys eat dinner yet?" And the husband replied, "Yeah, just had pasta. Oh, by the way, I laid the babysitter." Okay, lay is to go to bed. So I laid the babysitter, I went to bed with the babysitter. Go to bed. Again, did you guys eat dinner yet? Yeah, just had pasta. Oh, by the way, I laid the babysitter. Excuse me? You what? Paid. I paid her. Sorry to give you a heart attack, babe. I hate you. Okay, you should always pay attention when you're typing because things like that happen all the time, you know. And sometimes these things are embarrassing. Okay, but one tip for you who is studying English, change the settings of your iPhone, of your cell phone, of your smartphone into English. Okay, change from Portuguese into English because it's a good way to practice your English, okay? So thank you very much for watching this video. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video with many friends, share this channel with your friends and with everybody. Please help me grow this channel. Thank you very much for everything, and I'll see you tomorrow.